Good morning, both. It's lovely to be here, as always. And on a day when the weather is nice and quiet too. Good morning to you as well. This morning, it is a chilly start if you haven't yet ventured out. But for many of us, we're starting off on a dry note with a fair bit of sunshine around as well. And the winds lighter than they have been in the last few days. Good morning, everyone. This morning is a fresher start to the day than it was yesterday. You'll notice that when you do step out.
Carol, thank you. And you've been presenting the weather, forecasting the weather for 30 years now. Clearly you started as a baby. And you've written about the challenges of getting it right, getting it accurate.
That's right, Lakshmi. You can find this on In Depth if you want to have a look at it. It's on bbc.co.uk/news. And I have been looking at the changes in the weather throughout my career, how much more accurate it is now, and yet sometimes it's still perceived to be wrong, and occasionally it is wrong, but we're much more accurate now than we ever were before. And of course, with the new partnership with the Met Office, that means we're going to have the expertise of two large organisations. So it's well worth a read, though I say so myself.
No, it is. It's really, really interesting. And you talk about how new data, new analysis, new technology, in a way, kind of makes us all expect it to be perfect every time, and it can never be.
That's right, because meteorology isn't an exact science anyway, and we have such access to weather apps, to data online, on television and radio. Sometimes they differ. Why is that? Read the article to find out.
Well, there we go. That's a good tease for that, Carol, and I trust that today's forecast is accurate.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
I believe that. We'll speak to you a little bit later.
Thanks,
Carol. And using technology to fine-tune it as well over the years.
Absolutely, and looking at AI and what that's going to bring in the future as well. So there's a lot in that article.
Carol?
Good morning, both. It's nice not to be talking about storms and the weather being much quieter than it has been. Good morning to you too. If you're just stepping out, it is a fresher start for some of us than it has been in recent days. But we do have some blue skies around, as you can see from Tony in Portsmouth. Lakshmi and John, it is going to get that bit warmer as we head on into the weekend.
Warmer and calmer than it was on Monday.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you, Carol. We'll speak to you later.
Thanks.
Our friend Carol is here with us in the studio this morning. Good morning. And you've got trees.
Oh, and flowers.
I do have beautiful trees. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
For some of us, it's a beautiful start to the day. Look at the blue sky here from one of our weather watchers. And it was taken just a little bit earlier. Many of us starting like this, so a big thank you to Will in Rugby for this. Now, as we go through today, what you'll find is where we've got the clear skies, the cloud will try to. We're looking at things being much more settled today. It was so stormy, obviously, on Monday with Storm Floris. But today, well, we're starting off with blue skies across many parts of the country. This is one of our Weather Watchers pictures taken a wee bit earlier in Rutland. And you can see the difference out towards the west. So in Belfast, another Danny sent in this picture, you can see a bit more cloud around, but still some blue skies.
Blue skies?
Yes, there's blue skies for many of us this morning, John and Lakshmi. There is some cloud around, and then we've got rain later, but it's getting warmer. There's a little tease for you. Good morning to you too. You can see from our Weather Watchers picture taken in Midlothian a little bit earlier that we do have blue skies. We've also got variable amounts of cloud this morning, and if anything, more cloud will be coming in from the west, turning the sunshine hazy through the course of the day.
Hi, John. It's a quiet window of weather today, and our weather watchers, our windows on the weather, confirm that, both on the east coast and further west at Aberystwyth around the Cardigan Bay. Sunshine again for the rest of the day, as I mentioned earlier, but it is starting to turn hazy. We've got more cloud coming in here in Argyll and Bute already.
Hello again, and a very good evening to you. I feel a little bit naked for the weather. There we go, first time for everything. Right, it's getting a little bit cloudier tomorrow, but then as we go into Friday, turning sunnier and getting a bit warmer to end the week as well. Take a look at these temperatures. You can see that tomorrow might just feel a bit cooler, but gradually they are getting warmer, particularly through the weekend and into the start of next week, into the high 20s. And after a beautiful day today, we're out and about in the sunshine at the Lee Valley Whitewater Centre in Hertfordshire. And I'll give you your full forecast a little later in the programme.
This evening, Becky, has summer returned? It feels a bit warmer.
It certainly does, and at the end of a beautiful day. I have to say the clouds come over a little bit now, but it has been gorgeous right across the UK today, as promised, and with rising temperatures over the next few days, by the water is definitely the place to be. So welcome to Lee Valley Whitewater Centre here in Hertfordshire. I have to say there is quite a breeze coming off these rapids at the moment. It's an unbelievable place. Have a look. Well, the centre was purpose-built for the London 2012 Olympics, which delivered 2 golds, 1 silver and 1 bronze for Great Britain. It's now a training ground for the British canoeing team, and it's open to the public too for whitewater rafting, paddleboarding, hydro-speeding and something curiously called hot dog kayaking. Film buffs will also be interested to know that the amazing whitewater rafting scenes from Jurassic World Rebirth were filmed here as well. Apparently that was amazing. But definitely the theme for the next few days is the fact that we've got rising temperatures, and we can see what's going on. It's all down to ex-tropical storm Dexter, which is leaving the east coast of America, coming across the Atlantic, and that is going to slowly move to the northwest of the UK. And that is definitely going to be creating a much, much warmer feed of air in from Europe. And that's really going to be boosting the temperatures across the bulk of England and Wales, just about moving into Northern Ireland and Scotland as well. Not dramatically so, but even so, definitely a boost of warm air. So let's have a look at how those temperatures are looking. By the time we get to Sunday, we are expecting temperatures rising up to around 28 degrees and probably moving even warmer still by the time we get into next week. So it's rather wet and windy across northern parts overnight tonight, and at first through tomorrow morning, and then it gets better. Rising temperatures for everyone over the next few days, but most specifically across England and Wales. So I do feel a little bit bad, I'm afraid, that Scotland, who bore the brunt of the storm at the beginning of the week, are really not seeing the main benefit of these warm temperatures moving in from the south. But there are signs, don't worry, that by the time we get into early next week, those warm temperatures should be with you too. Well, hang in there.
Fingers crossed, Becky, thank you.